Well, good evening, people. Good evening. Who was in first? Amy in Schwarz. Can you just tell me, somebody come back to me and let me know, is the sound okay? Because I've been messing around with the microphone. Julie Leishman here in Lancashire. Kerry Rushby, glad you're there. Kerry, can you just do a share, please, to the Our Dogs main page and Our Dogs International? That would be a big help. Hello, Angie Fieldsend and Claire Crossman. Good evening. Jordan Merritt is watching. No surprise there, because Jordan Merritt, he's had the sniff of some prizes in the air, so Jordan's always there. Eric Nat, I'm so pleased you're watching, Eric, because I've got something special for you, and you'll see it very shortly, so stay with us, Eric Nat. Dawn Gregory, hello. Good evening, Bruno in Somerset. Lisa Croft Elliott in Bruges, a beautiful Bruges in Belgium. And I'll speak to you later, Lisa, about what we were talking about earlier on. We haven't forgotten it. Shirley from Crewe. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Lisa. Sunny in Norfolk. So, again, somebody come and tell me, is the sound okay? Lisa in sunny Norfolk. Joe McLean. Joe McLean, are you going to get some earache again from Ruth Burgess? Sue Han. Hi, Sue. Thank you for all your kind words. You can take your pick of who you want to watch tonight. You got that fella on the left or this bloke in the middle. I know which one I'd choose. Shirley, thank you. Sound is good. Sound is fine. Eric's in. Good man, Eric. CVC. Best wishes, CVC, from the VBC. Thanks, Russell Jones. Alison King. Joanne Smith. Yo, Vince. Nice one. Dawn Gregory. Bless Jordan. Yes, I could bless him a few times. He keeps winning all these prizes. Wayne Doxey is on. Wayne, will you stop winding everybody up on Dogs Ungagged, for God's sake? CVC in India. Elaine Lockett. Ta-da! Yes, we made it. Velika Wang, hello. Fleur Clifford. Hey, Fleur Clifford, long time no see. Played a round of golf with Fleur at SKC a few years ago. Don't go into that. Okay, Rachel in Holland as well. Stay with us, Rachel, because I've got a special tribute for the Dutch tonight. Nothing to do with brachycephalic breeds. So here we are. We're in my office. I've got a brachycephalic breed. It's the word of the moment, brachycephalic. Can you spell it, though? That's the thing. So here we are. We've got the Vince office, all the archives going way back when. I've got a few books and things all ready to show you some of the archives and some photos over here. Some of the pictures from the past. This particular issue is 1986. I'll come back onto those shortly. But we're missing Ali Smith. She's not even vacuum cleaning tonight. She's nowhere to be seen. She's not here in her fluffy slippers. We've got an empty chair. Well, we've got her two bodyguards. We've got Barack and Prince Charles. But poor old Ali, she ain't here. Oh dear, what are we going to do? We've no got it. We've replaced Ali with a whole pile of prizes. We've got the core dog food again. We've got the Whimsy's natural dog treats or dog chews. We have from Door West. They've come in with this pack. We've got the skin balm, we've got the tennis ball, the spoon, tree barks powder, etc, etc. I better bring some of these books back in with me. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 of those. Okay, so all these prizes are up for grabs tonight, and they're all going to be won by Jordan Merritt. Not. Here's all Ali's notes from last week. Poor Ali's desk. She's looking at all sorts of stuff here. She's even left the whiskey. But she's clearly taken too much of that Dettol that she had on here last week as well. So get well soon, Ali. I think it's just food poisoning. She's been eating some of Sid's curries. So let's go back inside the bunker and we'll just have a bit of a wobble here while we get set back up again. Chuck some prizes over there. So do say hello wherever you're from. Say hello to your friends on here. It's not just about me. People just to keep in touch. Here we go. Back in here with Daniel Craig. I'm going to move him in a second. Just have to adjust this back down to the height of the chair, roughly speaking. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be with Daniel. Ta-da! Stick him over there. Stick him in front of Trump. That's better. I'm back with you in a second. Right. So, Mark Walshaw is back with us. You're early, Mark. You said 6:30. Richard Paquette in Canada. And Rachel Redding, hello. Jorge Vasquez, you're not from Middlesbrough, are you? Hello from West Wales, Richard Bamford. Right, just flip round at Michael Nielsen in Norway, Michael, I think? Or Sweden? Right, well, good evening, good evening. Here we are with my special tribute to the Dutch tonight. Let's move those books over there. And while I was messing around with the sound, I'm wired for sound, a bit like Cliff Richard was years ago. So let's hope this works. Hang on. Get the clip on, come on. Right, hopefully that should work, because I had a few people last few weeks said they couldn't hear me. So just let's make sure I've got myself online as well. Talk amongst yourselves. It's a lovely day here in Salford. How come every time you join me it's a lovely day in Salford? It's normally not that good. Normally raining. Log on to myself. Should be live. Then I can see what you're all saying right in front of me. Yep. We're there. And can I hear myself? Have I? Yep. Sounds like this sound's working. Hallelujah. Yay. Drop it down. If anything goes wrong, please let me know. Let me know. Because yesterday I was watching something yesterday and somebody said, oh, I've got a green screen behind me. And I know what a green screen is, but I've got absolutely no idea how to actually operate one. So, right, there we go. So I was back with Michael Nielsen. Good evening, Michael. And Bruno, yes, I've gone orange for the night. What do you reckon? This is Gone Dutch, especially for Rachel in Holland and Eric Nat. Excellent. So Gwen Ford, hello. Lisa, well, excellent. Rachel can hear me. Actually, some people might not want to hear me. Hello, Helen Davenport over there in Salford. She's just down the road. And Elizabeth Montgomery. Wayne Doxey is watching. Gladys Phillip. Wayne Doxey, will you please stop winding everybody up on Dogs Ungagged? We know you like a good argument. Flipping heck, Wayne. Right. So it is 6:10 in the UK. And we have some things to discuss. And welcome to everybody from around the world. Please let us know when you're logging on. Tell us what country you're from. Just give me a chance to know where you're from. I'm back being single-handed tonight, which is how I started doing the live streams from the bunker, which seems quite a few months ago now. We're nearly in June, for God's sake, and we started doing these, I think it was early April. Anyway, so back to being single-handed. Ali has eaten something strange. Now, if we've ever seen what her husband Sid cooks here in the office, it's no surprise that Ali's eaten something strange. So get well soon, Ali. If you're watching, please come and say hello to your many fans. A lot of people are asking how you are, and just reassure us you haven't got COVID-19. I'm sure you haven't. So that's that. Lots of prizes. So in actual fact, stepping into Ali's shoes, or should we say Ali's slippers, having seen those furry Frankenstein things last week, is Kerry Rushby. Let's hear it for Kerry Rushby. It's silence in here. Let's see if anybody, right. Hello. Oh, Ali is watching. In fact, Ali Smith and Nick Smith are both watching. No relation. Charles Allen's watching from Birdbrook as well. So I'm just trying to catch up. I'm trying to catch up with everybody who's mentioned. Julia Lilly says, where are the pink socks? The pink socks, of course, are our mascot for the show. They are from Estonia, and they were supplied by Heidi. And there's a big story for the pink socks. Alison King saying hello to Connie. Ger Flicks is watching. James Moore needs sunglasses for that tie. Well, listen, you've risen to the challenge, James, every week with your TikToking photos. Keep them going. Rick Beale, tell us what's happening to the Canine Supporters Charity. Hello, Lily. Just trying to catch up with you all. I'm a bit of a time lag on these things, as you know. Nick Smith's watching from Malaga. Sandra Johnson's watching from Scotland, and she asked me a question earlier on my email or messenger, and I forgot what the question was, Sandra. Ask it again. Joe McLean saying hello to Kerry. Big shout out to Kerry. Ali Smith, say how are you doing? And Russell, the lady I called to on the way home every Thursday night. Don't go into that. We throw a paper into a door, that's all. Yes, Rachel, correct. Orange for Holland, and it fits in with Boston. And Kerry's cheering from Glossop. So it's not so quite quiet without Ali. So you've got Kerry, she's at home. We're opening the first competition. It's for the bag of core dog food. 1.5 kilos of the food. It's supplied by Kennel Pack in the UK, so they post it out from Nottingham. So if you want the core dog food, all you have to do is put core. It's a 1.5 kilo bag, and put the message on here. Kerry's sat at home, poised with a pen and paper. Yes, we still use those in Glossop. Pen and paper, and you just put core, and she'll pick your name off. We'll write them down on a list. In about 5 minutes, we'll pick the first one. Okay, go for it. Well, Anne Russell saying hello to Kerry. Richard Bamford, hello Kerry. Sue Han, hi Sue. Julie's happy I've shown you the socks. Linda Cox is looking forward to the the Ridgeback feature next week. Yes, that's next week. I'm trying to think now. Is it this week? Next week? Because we've got so many features coming up. Because we've got a Rotty and Scotty feature coming up soon. I think that might be the first week of June. Next week, as we've just said, there are Rhodesian Ridgebacks, and we've got plenty of information. That's the one thing in this lockdown. Everybody's risen to the challenge. Breed note writers, feature people, advertisements. It's great. So it's keeping a really good pedigree dog magazine going, and there ain't many of those around either. So what else we got? No post arrived for Linda Aldous. What were you expecting, Linda? Hello, the other Linda Smith. Razira Devo is watching us, I think, from Brazil. Let me know, Razira. Bon dia, Brazil. Greetings from Guernsey, from the Cavatina Shih Tzus. And Edgar Choi is watching from... Edgar, where are you watching from? Hong Kong? China? Let me know. Connie in Belgium. Hello, Connie. How are you doing in the lockdown? It was driving you nuts last week. Oh, yeah. Sandra Johnson wants to know the deadline for breed notes. I think it's Friday, unless it's a bank holiday. Is it a bank holiday next week in the UK? Maybe the week after. Yulia Kolobova, I'm guessing from Russia. And Joy from South Africa. That's a tough one. Skoro Bogatova, Elena Skoro Bogatova. I'm guessing you're watching from Russia. And Johan Wulterput, I think, is in Belgium. Now, Rick's come back to us a bit of news here. They obviously couldn't host the Contest of Champions. Now, that normally takes place the same day as National Terrier. So it's either the last weekend of March or the first weekend of April. So it's bang in the middle of the lockdown here. And the Contest of Champions, the contest supporters, raise a lot of money for charity. And if I could just mention at this point as well, charity, the front page story of Our Dogs this week is all about the Kennel Club Charitable Trust, which has donated over £50,000 to breed rescues and rescue societies who need that money very much so in the lockdown. And we're particularly grateful for a £35,000 donation in addition to that 50, and that's come through one of the Chihuahua clubs. John Shaw has made a massive donation from overseas as well, and there's about £3,000 to £4,000 being raised also on the Virgin Giving page. So that's the Kennel Club Charitable Trust. It's still running. Anybody running an online dog show like we are, if you are raising money for charity, please think about the K9 or the Kennel Club's Charitable Trust. Okay. How's it going over in Glossop? Keep in touch, Kerry. Sandra White's in for Scotland. Michelle Dodman Nuttall is up there in Lancashire somewhere. Dawn Gregory is straight in for the core. Hi, Johan. Elaine, core. Tracy Irving. Hi, Tracy, just up the road. How's your... Tracy, you tell us, because you're very much part of a ringcraft club. I would have thought when they start letting groups of 20 or 30 maybe getting together, you could ring that Runcraft Club. Run that Ringcraft Club very easily with a bit of social distancing. What do you think? Okay, let me know. Ali Smith is still... Ali Smith, right, we'll throw you... If you've got pen and paper, Ali, let me know and we can throw you in one of our books. Partners for Life, okay? This was produced in association with the charity Canine Partners, and it's a collection of real life stories about canine partners helping dog owners. So we're going to do that one with Ali Smith, as long as she's got pen and paper and has got the I'm trying to take the price off the back there. Right, won't come off. So Partners for Life. So if you want the book, the first book, Partners for Life, just put Partners or Part, easiest to spell it, and Ali, not Kerry, Ali, pick off the names for that book, okay? Right, competition woman. Linda Ward wants me to replace Piers Morgan on GMTV. Linda, anybody should replace Piers Morgan on BBC TV or ITV, any TV, for God's sake. And also this fella, replace him as well, not Daniel. Right, how are we doing here? Julia Lilly, Janet Heap, hi Janet. Jordan Merritt said I was going to wear a bow tie for this week's live thingy. Absolutely correct, Jordan, you did. As long as Ali is sitting in there wearing her Frankenstein slippers. I had my outfit all ready, and then she let me down by eating a duff prawn. So I'm going to match him, this guy, Daniel Craig. Next week. Don't be so flipping observant. Right, how we doing? Anne Russell says I keep breaking up. Oh, do you think so? Let me know. It must be your Wi-Fi or my Wi-Fi here. Let's hope it's okay. Richard Bamford loves the Pyrenean feature this week. Excellent. Hello, Tracy. And Rosera is in Brazil. Bon dia. Tudo bem, Brazil. And Enrique Mate Duran is watching from somewhere in Spain. Hola, Enrique. Ludmila Krasnova, Kagdala, Russia, I'm guessing. Lots of people are in from the core, for the core. Karen from Kent, hi. Alison Rogers from Huddersfield. And Alison will mention at the end, you're throwing in some new prizes. This is coming from Artero, the grooming company. So we'll mention that at the end. Or have a think, Alison, what you might be offering, and type it on here so everybody can see it. Okay. Joe McBride is watching for about 10 seconds, then he'll cut off. Shirley Hockendall says, no this weekend. What do you mean, no this weekend? Julia Lilly says, glad to see me, I never change. That's why I've got a cardboard cutout getting ready. Cardboard cutout coming. Anna Murray. Now, Anna Murray in Staffordshire Bull Terriers. Your book is all prepped up. It's in the jiffy bag. This is the Staffordshire Bull Terrier book written by Alison Smith. It's been signed and dedicated by Ali, and it's waiting to be picked up on Friday by our post team, and it'll probably be posted Saturday morning. So with a bit of luck, you should see it in 2021, or maybe sometime next week. But that's your prize from last week. Okay, so Linda should have been post for you, Vince. You've still got me, Linda. You've got me. Anne Russell, May 25th bank holiday. Great. Linda Wilson says, great news. Read the AHT. Well, you've got me there, Linda. Let me know what it is, because we haven't got that in this week's Our Dogs. Anna from Cumbria. Hello, Carol Ramsey in Liverpool. Big Liverpool supporter. Remember that. Football. Right. And Ali, Breed Note Deadline. Tony Wascott Smith also watching just up here in, is it Home Firth, Tony, where you are? Tina Pierce. Hello, Tina. So pleased you received your DVD. Tina Pierce. It was the one on handling. So next time we see you at a dog show, yes, a dog show, we want to see your handling skills. Tina Pierce, improved no end, okay? No end. Arturo Rosas Bravo. Hola, amigo. Todo muy bien. Muchas gracias, Arturo Rosas Bravo. Right. Ali Smith says she's on core as well. Oh, flipping heck. If you're on core as well, you better talk to Kerry. I could cause complete confusion here. Dawn Gregory, Scunthorpe. It all happens in Scunthorpe. Scunthorpe did training outdoors yesterday. I didn't hear that mentioned on Boris Johnson's TV thing tonight, but well done. Maybe, Dawn Gregory, you could get a photograph for us and we'll publish it in Our Dogs next week if Alison's got the space. Tracy Irving, would love to do a ring craft but not sure I could limit the numbers. Dead simple. Put it up somewhere online or contact the members and say Ringcraft is available for the first 20 people, and then allocate those a number or whatever, and they can come along the first week and then rotate it. The second week, do 20 different people. Okay? No charge for the advice. Kathy Gorman and Elizabeth Paddock are watching. They both live in France, so you could talk to each other. Tina Pierce, next time you're late, Tina, I definitely want to see that note from your mother. Anna Murray, right, Anna's coming in for the book. Partners for Life. Ali, you do the book. Leave Kerry to the next one, for God's sake. Right. Partners for Life, the real life stories, okay? Ali Smith is writing those down, nobody else, okay? Anna Massey, hello. Joe McLean, you're meant to be sick, Ali, she says. She's at home, lying down, in a dressing gown with those flipping Frankenstein slippers she had on last week. Quite a few people want the book. Quality sound tonight, Julia. Whoa, look at that. Now look, I'm not known for splashing out and spending a lot of money. And in actual fact, I haven't, because I bought this on Amazon. It probably came from China, so I did disinfect it first. So that's why the sound has improved, okay? And if, in actual fact, if I can ever get to do an interview with somebody, I can do this 2 meters apart, because I've got two. Look, two. So it's highly likely I can get somebody sitting on the other side of the desk, and I can put that microphone and we're going to do an interview. It's possible. Yeah, everything's possible. Hello, hola, all right, yes. Dinky Santos. 6:30 in the UK. Philippines are 7 hours ahead of us. That must mean Dinky Santos, it's about 1:30 in the morning, I'm guessing, over there in Manila. Dinky Santos, of course, he watches every week, and I always say he's got a fabulous title. He's the president of the Philippines Canine Club Incorporated. He's also the FCI section president for Asia Pacific. Now, hang on. Asia Pacific, Oceania, and Africa. Good evening, sir. Dinky. Nice to have you on board. Rachel Reddings agreed with something, I'm not quite sure what. Lisa, Alice, Florence, Villaneza, where are you from? Sounds very Spanish. Lots of people want core and partners. Celia Bell's made it in time. Hello, Celia. Anne Russell's got a new drug out for you, so it's called Imbecilin. Well, currently I've got my gel. Ali's nicked the Dettol, and I'm not taking malaria tablets. Okay, so we might need to draw a line under the core. Whoever's doing it, whether it's Ali and Kerry. Look, I'm disinfecting myself as I'm speaking. So, pink socks. It's getting warm in here, I tell you. Ali and Kerry, sort out amongst yourselves, pick a winner for the core, okay? Because I don't know how many you've got. So stop asking for the core, because I can see there's quite a few come up. You can still have a few for partners, and then I'm going to pick another product, and we're going to have a look at some of our back issues as well. Hello, Virginia Doughty in the Isle of Man. Joe McLean, the sound's good for you. Anne Massey's just joined us, just got for a walk in time. It's now 6:30. I was a bit earlier today because Thursday night, I'm assuming, and Jordan, you'll tell us whether this is on again, the 8 o'clock clapping for the national health workers and frontline workers, 8 o'clock. It's also quite nice weather here in Manchester. I actually had a barbecue at our house last evening, thank the Lord. It didn't rain. And Anne Russell, let's have a break together, Anne Russell. What's that all about, Anne? You want a tea break or something or other? Loud and clear in Lincolnshire. Nick Smith's not breaking up. Nick is in Malaga, the poor chap, drinking lots of Spanish beer, cervezas. All right, Kerry's got 1 to 15 for core. So what have you got, Ali? I might have to do 2 here. I might have to push the boat out. Sandra White's listening to everything. Good. Oh, Lisa's still beaming with Bo's rosette. Now, that was the rosette. Correct me if I'm wrong, Lisa. Was that the head study? The Bull Terrier head study in the Our Dogs Online competition. In fact, just to let you know what is happening in the UK side of things, apart from our Glossop branch being enacted tonight, we've talked about some of the things on the international front, but I want to mention brachycephalic breeds under fire in Holland, the FCI and the Dutch Kennel Club not quite seeing eye to eye on that subject, the international show in Norway, which is being planned at the end of June, and over there in Ireland with Mr. Paul Scanlon, we've got this piece well covered in Our Dogs. Irish Kennel Club cancels all shows in 2020. And yet in Taipei, capital of Taiwan, they actually had a live dog show last week. Back in the UK, it's just like the news. Back in the UK, we've got the Kennel Club's annual general meeting coming up in June. Will it be a virtual meeting? Will it be live streamed? Will we be all voting by proxy? Watch this space. Many UK shows have gone by the wayside this last week. City of Birmingham, Welsh Kennel Club, Richmond, Darlington, the list never ends. And unfortunately, even into October, we've lost middling counties, which means I can't interview Robert Greaves. What a shame. And then the Our Dogs online dog show is up and running at the moment. We've now got nearly 5,000 members who've joined, and we've got nearly 2,000 entries for the current show that's running to the end of May. So if you want to join that, now all rosettes are being provided by Mr. Charles. I'm from Malta, Alan, from Birdbrook. Now, they have been in lockdown. We've managed to get out 4 rosettes so far. Big week. The Best in Show and the Reserve Best in Show from the Stack Dogs, and the Best in Show, Reserve Best in Show for the Head Studies. Now, anybody else who won on that, don't think you haven't received them, because we ain't sent them. That's the problem. Charles is going to start making these next week, so watch out on the Online Dog Show page. I'll be asking for your names and addresses. Also, as somebody's already said, we've got the Pyrenean Breeds feature, and a look at Bath Show by Jeffrey Davis, and many breed notes. So we've still got some show reports coming in, not so many, so we're getting through those, just a few each week. We're keeping a balance between show reports, breed notes, features and news. Okay, quick check and see who's watching. Kerry's got 1 to 15 for call. Let me know, Ali, what you're doing. Oh, Sid's picked number 14. Well, whoever number 14 is on whichever list. Whose list is that, Ali? Tell me a name. Julia, my mother said that. Said what, Julia? Eugene Purvis is watching from Middlesbrough. God help him. Kate Scott, hello. Anna Murray, can't wait. Thanks so much for the fab stuff. Anya Kirchhoffs is in Holland. How am I doing? I've gone Dutch for the evening, Anya. Hello, Colette Perkins. Celia Hawkinsall says, who is the breed note writer for the RBT? Not my department, Shirley. You have to email Ali or message Ali on that one. Alison Rogers, right here we've got some new prizes for next week. Jordan Merritt, make a note. A goodie bag of Artero Flash, Artero Speed and Artero Matte X with an Artero Fresh perfume worth over 50 quid. Can I have that for my wife? I'll tell her I bought it in Aldi on the way home. Right, I'm just coming around the other side of the counter. Let's go and have a look in Archive Corner. So I don't rip this off. Just let me pop that over there for 1 second. Hang on a sec. There we go. Click back in again, so do let me know whether you can hear me okay. Yes, again, you might even hear me in stereo. Bit of rustling. Right, okay, give me a check on that. I'm now walking back to the centre, what we term as our boardroom table, but it's just, as you can see here in Our Dogs, it's one big happy family, one open office. Okay. And we're over here in Archive Corner. I'm just going to catch up just to see where we're up to, and I'll flick right down with all the comments. Eric Knight likes the orange tie. Oh, good evening, Gary Clark. Gary Clark and I are big Manchester City fans. We bought loads of tickets last year before the lockdown, and today Man City are refunding the money. Yeah. And who else have we got? Oh, yeah, Wayne Kavanagh now. Greetings from Kalamazoo in the USA from Mr. Wayne Kavanagh, who's a new writer in Our Dogs. We've got a couple of Friday essays coming up from Wayne. Not in this week's issue, didn't arrive in time, but watch out, Wayne, and thank you very much for contributing. Now, Back in 1934, where was Crufts held? It wasn't at Earl's Court and it wasn't at Olympia. It was in the Agricultural Hall, London. Wherever that was. The Agricultural Hall in 1934. Anybody got any history on that? And for Charles Allen, if you're still watching, also on this page, Lincoln Canine Society. And the judge there was Mr. J. Whitehead. Don't know who he was. And I actually like this advert over here. This just shows dog people have different opinions. This has been going for nearly 100 years. This bloke here says, no matter how fashion shed, I'm sticking to bull terriers. That's him. I know, yes I know, but good coats have gone a long way to winning prizes. I say the terrier of 30 years, blah, 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 blah. All these comments, excellent stuff. And who was all this from? It was from a company called Bob Martins. I don't see Bob Martins anymore. So this is way back, as I said, 1934, and I picked various breeds just to have a quick look at. If anybody's into Cairn Terriers, this was the Our Dogs issue of January the 19th. A brace of Cairn Terriers. Don't look too dissimilar from the current breeds. Yeah, James Moore's right. It was the Islington Town Hall, I think it was. Alison Rogers has just seen Brighouse Show, but I've left that page now. So yes, so Cairn Terriers, that could be now. And I've actually got some books open of some of the Bracky breeds I wanted to have a look at. And also we have some Schnauzers here further down as well. Anybody who's into Schnauzers? Good evening, Mr. Peter Purvis. Our famous celebrity is joining us, the gentleman Peter Purvis, who presented the Best in Show trophy at Crufts this year. Good evening, Peter. Yeah, so Bob Martins. I mean, there's some great names here as well. There's some of these old products. Crufts, of course, was sponsored by Spratt's Dog Food at the time. That was on February the 7th and 8th. I could probably find the report in here soon. This I thought was quite interesting as well. Using Bob Martins was Captain H.R. Phipps. Captain Phipps, owner of the Talavera Kennels, worldwide fame. Oh, so Kate Scott's coming in with some football news. Ruth Francis wants the book. Keep applying for those. Anybody watching from Ireland, the Irish Kennel Club show was on as well in Dublin. So bear in mind we've just looked at Captain Phipps over here. When I looked at the next advert for Bob Martins, which is further bit down here, well, I've lost it. I've flipping lost it now. Another one here which had Smooth Fox Terriers, and this particular one was owned by Her Grace, the Duchess of Newcastle, who has quite a history in the world of dogs. But I just wondered, we've got a Captain Fair down there, we've got a Duchess here. Where are all these people nowadays? Where's our lords, our landed gentry showing dogs? Good evening, Norma Ellis, and Linda Wilson saying hello as well. So we also had Manchester Dog Show. We're just looking at venues here as well, and that was to be held at Bellevue Gardens, which don't exist anymore. It's now a housing complex. There's a great advert for the Alsatian League and Club. That says a lot. So that's some of the adverts and some of the back issues from 1934. Packs and packs of show reports as usual. Is what you see. There's some more from Bob Martins. Manchester's Championship Show, the Show of the North, as it says there. Moving on to more modern times. Actually, I was passing the Our Dogs Annual there. If anybody didn't get the Our Dogs Annual, we can obviously do that by mail order. So feel free to order those. Just go to the Our Dogs shop. And then I kind of brought us up to date roughly to around about the time that we are in terms of the show calendar. About 20 years ago, the Birmingham National Show had taken place prior to Welks for some reason. Normally it's in second week of May. Anyway, here's some names of faces you might recognise. On the left, of course, is Ferrolith Hamilton, or as was Ferrolith Summerfield. And ironically, I pulled this one out of our archives as well. You can see that better. because on the right is Mr. Dennis Marples, who was the grandson of Theo Marples, the founder of Our Dogs, and on the left is Mr. Stafford Summerfield. Stafford Summerfield at the time was writing for Our Dogs before he left and joined Dog World, and eventually he married Ferrelith Hamilton, who then became Ferrelith Summerfield, and that's how that happened. And here she was judging Best in Show, and that's Eric Smethurst, the chairman of Birmingham at the time. Good morning, Peter Martin in Australia. Thanks for joining, Peter. Not quite sure what time you are there. Look at this, 20 years ago, Bath's entry fee was £12. Janet Heap, I agree with you about Manchester, dirty and wet and windy. So the week after, looks like this lady's on a roll. 20 years ago, she got Best in Show 2 weeks running with the Dalmatian here. And of course it was also coming up to the KCAGM. They were talking about debating the principle of postal voting and the election of a general committee by ballot. Well, of course, we are at that now. So also there's a news item here about Vanessa Gibson, who married her longtime partner Ed McAlpine. And Vanessa, of course, is still the show manager of Crufts. The following week we had the South Yorkshire Hounds Super Match, which I don't think exists anymore. Not seen it for a while. And coming up straight after that, we had, well, there was a show in Ireland. It was Combine Canine for the Irish exhibitors. And we should be coming up to SKC, which is here with Mike and Janet Lewis's Bearded Collie. And we have Alan Sim, the secretary of the SKC there as well. Does that look like Richard? It looks like Richard Allen. Is that Richard Allen? And that's one of Sue McCourt's dogs, isn't it? Sill Hill. And then of course we get to Bath Championship Show, where we can see Gene Waring on the right hand side, and that's Wing Commander Jimmy Isles. And that's a famous face. In fact, two famous faces. I'm not going to tell you the names just yet, so you can have a guess. Best in Show was the Bichon Frise, champion Roxara He Drives You Wild, handled by Marita Rogers. And reserve Best in Show there is Liz Holmes Leak, with champion Navarez is Exemplary. There we go. Now, just moving on to some of the breeds that we talked about, brachiocephalic breeds. This goes way back. This particular book is around about 1900s, and I was just interested to see some of the breed standards and the photographs of some of the brachiocephalic breeds that have been mentioned in Holland this last week. I also find it interesting to read the actual breed standards. So, for example, this pug, because if people say they're breeding these dogs just for fashion now, this book's about 100 years old. This one was actually described as a toy bulldog, but it looks like a Frenchie to me. But and the breed standard of the pug in that particular case, where it says the muzzle should be short, blunt, square, but not up face. So with everything that's going on in Holland at the moment, I thought that was quite interesting. Back then onto some of the more recent magazines, 1986. And I've pulled out this particular photograph because this is Richard Marples, who's actually the son of Dennis Marples over there. So Richard, in fact, was the gentleman who actually interviewed me for my job here way back in the blah blah days, no dates, no mention. But that was with Mike Stockman, who's the father of Caroline Kisco, and they were at one of the openings of the Animal Health Trust down there in Newmarket. And I'm not too sure where the Animal Health Trust is up to at the moment, because they have some financial difficulties. But I'm stayed on this page because there's some great names and faces. Here's Margaret Everton, synonymous with Midland Counties, of course, and lots of the shows in the Birmingham area, judged all over the world, had the famous Impton Great Danes. And there's another famous race, Mr. David Samuel. He actually proposed me for the Kennel Club way back in 1980 something or other. So good evening, Germany, with Catty Vilke, who's joined us. Where did I miss the griff? Kate Scott says I missed the griff. Was it over here? Probably in there somewhere. I can find it again for you, maybe for next week. Or maybe when I get my assistant Ali Smith back. So we've also got here a great character there. Anybody remember Mr. Jack Lester? Great character. One lump or two, Jack. And then we had Jerry Brownlee. I interviewed you, Ali. Good heavens above. And Cheshire County Show, which again has also been cancelled. That's our local show here near Manchester. Hello, Carol Lees. Here's Wendy Johnson from the KCJO. Wendy, many years at the KCJO as well. So we need to move on to another prize. So if I go back over to Ali's little emporium over here, I think we'll move on to the Door West prize. So Ali or Kerry, which one of you is going to write the names down? Just agree yourselves. So this is for the pack of Door West material. We've got the skin balm, we've got a tennis ball, we've got the spoon, we've got tree barks powder and their catalogue, etc. So this one is for Door West. All you have to do is put the name Door West, and Ali or Kerry, decide amongst yourselves, will write down your name and we'll put you in for the draw. We need to know the winners then, Ali and Kerry. Can you tell us the winner of the core food and the book? If you can choose it. We're doing this remotely. Ali's up there in Oldham area and Kerry is in Glossop and I'm here in Salford. I'm just going to unplug the microphone to go around the other side of the counter again. Stay with me. There we go. Good evening, Mr. President and Daniel Craig. So I promise next week, if Ali is back in the office helping me on this, I will wear the full evening suit next week. Okay, lots of people coming in now for the Door West. Thank you, Joe Borton from Door West, for donating that. Okay, we should be good with this with a bit of luck. Lots of people. Even Mark Walshaw wants the Door West. Good heavens. Okay, Catty Vilke, if you're still watching, this tie is not worn for you. This was for my friends in Holland. But I know you're probably going to comment on it anyway. You always do. Right, we're mic'd up again. Let me know if the sound's not good enough. Let's catch up with who's been watching here. Lee Studholme, hello. And Dawn Gregory is very grateful. Wow, Alison, excellent. Good evening, Kate Scott. It's sunny Dove Fries. Samantha Bradbury says highly recommended handling DV. Which one? I didn't have I mentioned the handling DV, or did I do earlier on? It's the Jason Lynn one, I'm guessing. Still on sale. We've got it here. Richard Bouquet in Canada. Linda Wilson. Did I mistake? I thought the KCTT was giving money to 8HT. No. The Kennel Club Charitable Trust is being giving money to some of the smaller charities. That's what you misheard. The AHT, I think, needs a substantial amount of money. And the Kennel Club Charitable Trust has donated to about 20 breed rescues and smaller societies. If you want to know more about that, contact me privately. Carrie Wilberg, good evening. And Jay Cox in Ireland, hello. And Julia Lilly, well, quality viewing, plus the pink socks. We never ever forget the pink socks. One day when all of this is over, and I don't have to come in here and do live streams on my own, is there anybody there? No. And all I'm alone, there's a fly coming now. The blue bottle's coming. So I will give those pink socks away. I will either raffle them for charity or something or other, but they are famous. Come all the way from Estonia, as we can say every week. They're our mascot. So Nicholas Pinero is watching. Hola, amigo. Are you watching in Moscow? In which case, Cac de la. Ashley McGill, hello. Elizabeth McGarry, Partners for Life book. I think they're about to draw that. I'm waiting for Ali and Kerry to tell me the name of the winner of this book and the core. And currently the competition prize running is Door West. Door West have supplied us. I can tell you what they've supplied us because I've got the packing note right here. Skin balm, 50 millilitres, that's the little tub. Tree barks powder for dogs and cats, 100 grams. The Door West tennis ball. A catalogue. A Door West doggy dinner. I can't say that. Say it again. A Door West doggy dinner spoon. A Door West doggy dinner spoon, okay? Everybody's going to go crazy for a Door West doggy dinner spoon, right? Even Jordan Merritt. So I'm still catching up on the books. Wayne Doxey can have a book. He's read both of mine during lockdown and he's looked at all the pictures as well. I've got a book. I can find a book for you, actually. Right. Wayne Doxey, and that's not even a competition. I'm going to give you this one because it's got pictures in as well and cartoons, so it's at your level. Okay, the Guide Dog's amazing book of dog tales. It's not a competition. It's a free gift to Wayne Doxey up there near Blackpool somewhere. So come back and claim that, Wayne, won't you? Right, Dawn Rathmelin, Huddersfield, hello Dawn. Rui Alves Montero, bom dia, tudo bem, Portugal. H in Holland, H, come on H. I've worn this especially for all our Dutch viewers tonight. Hola, hola Rui Alves Montero Montalves. We miss you in Portugal. We miss you in England. We miss your sweeties as well. He's a rep. He's not giving me sweeties. Right? He's a rep for, what do you call it? Representative. Those lollies. What are the lollies? Oh, I can see them. Tell us what they are. I know you're famous for them. Colin Woodward, hello. Anya's saying hello to Charles and Linda. Gabor is watching in Hungary, our photographer in Hungary. My orange tie, this is better than Trump. He always does red. James Galea in Malta. Correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you, Charles. Nice that Charles is saying hello to a few of his friends around Europe. Charles, of course, is getting stir crazy because normally Charles would have visited about 35 countries by now. Who am I to talk? Linda Wilson has not got her thermometer. Should have been sent. Now, they are being sent directly by Agria. And normally we have Sarah White watching from Agria. But she's not watching tonight. She's gone to a friend's house or something, or a party. So let's watch out for that one. Chubbs. Chuppa Chubbs. That's it. So it's just popped up now. Pick me, Lee Studholme. Right, Celia Bell says, it's allowed to take my jacket off. I'm sweating cob, Celia. Do I look a bit red? It's a reflection, my colour off the tie. Ali Smith. Where's that thermometer, Ali? It's around here somewhere. Don't worry, Ali, I've got the lubricant. You're all right. It'll work. John Franklin, Martin Jr. Where are you watching from, John Franklin, Martin Jr.? Jennifer Stevens, good evening. Anna Massey, bye-bye. You're going to make an omelette for your tea. Lisa, yes, best head study. I asked that question about 20 minutes ago. I think I'm way behind here. Paula Romberger, hello. Dawn Gregory says, shame. I've no idea what that's about now. Anya's doing lots of walks. Casey Lee Green, hi Casey. Paul Perks is watching. Rachel Redding, John Craven's News Round. Coming next week. We'll tell you about next week soon as well. Fabio Allegra. Hey, Fabio. Ciao, Italia. Yeah, he is Italian. All right. The big guy, the guy that won Best in Show, the World Dog Show in Paris with an Akita. Don't ask me whether it was Japanese or American. I think it was American. I can't remember now. Anyway, they're splitting the breed. And they're splitting it. We're actually covering that story in Our Dogs next week. Adam Williams, our chief reporter, is writing all about the Akita and the change of it in the USA. Any more for the book? Which book, Ali? Ali, you're finishing. Finish that one, Ali. Cut. I've got another book after that. Yes, Kerry could do the weather bits. All she has to do is go tomorrow, and then later it will be like that. Because there's a girl on ITV, I don't know her name. Every day she does the same thing. It doesn't matter what the weather is. She just does that. I've driven my wife up the wall because I shout at the TV. I should be on that flipping programme telling what's it won. Ilona da Silva in Portugal. Good evening. Tina for the book. Dawn Gregory is missing overseas shows as well. Ian Wiltshire is watching in Holland. Again. Got a lot of Dutch viewers. Vince, will there be an annual this year? Absolutely. The annual this year, we've got lots of articles planned. We've also got lots of bookings. And if you want to book in, good time to book. Cheap rates. People are putting like a history of the kennels in. They're advertising puppies that they're hoping, obviously, in 2021, they're going to be out and about. Still, people had some wins from Manchester and Crufts and things like that. I'd imagine there could very well be more editorial in it, but absolutely there will be an annual. When you produced Our Dogs all the way, don't want to move too fast with the microphone, all these back issues we've got way back to 1895, there's no way I'm letting a virus stop history with Our Dogs. No way. So yes, is the answer to your question. Jackie Wormsley, good evening. Ian Wiltshire's late and you are from Holland. Wayne Kavanagh, hello, we said hello earlier on. Ali could do the keep fit section, really? Think she needs the medical section the way she's feeling. Hello, 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 Ali, hello, hello. All right, a lot of people saying hello. Britt Marie Young, tell us, Britt Marie, are you still doing photos for Windsor? Because we agreed to publish those in Our Dogs. I know Windsor's not until like the end of June, first week of July. So anybody wants to send photographs of their kind of memories of Windsor Dog Show associated with Windsor, go look at the Windsor page and talk to Britt Marie Young. Don't send them to me, not just yet. Hi Tony, greetings Wayne. I'm way behind here, way behind. Vince is invisible, well I'm back now. Yeah, Mark Walsh has dropped his wife at work. What does she do? Gary Clark, nice one, Gary. Get our money back. Richard Bamford, the winner of Core. Thankfully, Ali and Kerry in Glossop, Ali in, where are you, Ali? Oldham or somewhere, have worked out that Richard Bamford is our first winner tonight. It's so exciting. I can hardly contain my orange tie. Richard Bamford will get the Core, 1.5 kilos of Core. So you have to email Vince. That's me, vince@ourdogs.co.uk. On that computer right there, you send me your email as fast as you like, and I will send that on to Kennel Pack, the people who provided the Core dog food, which in fact, funny enough, is orange. Just thought of that now. Right. Romulo Sanchez Torres, hello. You guys are still talking about my historical area back there. I better go through all that little lot. Daniela Trancuda, hello. Marta Sevelich Yanikova, Eva Hoster. Richard Bamford's realised he's won the product. Excellent. Kate Scott, I'm still not quite sure about the boys in blue. Not happy. They've been banned for 2 years in the Champions League. I thought there was an appeal about that going in. Lots of people after the book. Hello, Peter Purvis again, if you're still with us. Jeff Spurrier, hello, Jeff. Man United fan, I think, Jeff, as well. Ugh. So, not good news, Anne Russell. That must be bad news for City. Hey ho. Wendy, I'm glad you like looking back in time. Tell you, look back in time. We could fill Our Dogs weeks and weeks over with fabulous history, great old photographs, stuff from the archive. So never ever think we won't have enough material of interest to pedigree dog people. In actual fact, I mean, we only learnt this week that Dogs Today and Dogs Monthly went into receivership or administration in April. So they didn't come out in April or May. I believe they're trying to come out again in June. So really, Our Dog's producing a weekly paper. I mean, all credit to the team. Everybody's working at home, doing a great job. Breed note writers, fantastic, sending loads of stuff in. So, and you're subscribing, is helping keeping the paper going, and why not? So we've got Peter Moore, there's Australia. Lots of things about the stuff over there. I'm trying to whiz through this. Kaz Francis, hello. Elizabeth Montgomery recognised Marita Gibbs. Facts about Marita Gibbs and Vince Hogan. Our birthdays are on the same day. That's all. Cathy Vilke, I've said hello to you already. Brett Hamilton is watching. Used to be in Australia. I'm not sure where you are now. Brighton, did you move? UK. Mark Walshaw is going to sort something with Ali. Lots of people in for the Door West. We need a book winner, Ali. Ali and Kerry, who won the book? And stop asking for Door West. Let's choose that one as well. End of competition for Door West. Loads of people in for Door West, Door West, Door West, Door West, Door West. Loads of populars. You can get more, by the way. So if you're watching again next week on the VBC, however CVC does it, the VBC, Vince Broadcasting Corporation, we've got lots more prizes coming in because we've got MD10 shampoos, Artero coming in, Door West are going to be in as well. Every week we've got Core and we've got Whimsies. That's what we're going to do next, the Whimsies, Ali. Okay, whimsies. How are we doing for time? It's 7 o'clock. Oh, hang on. Well done, Angie. Did I miss something there? The winner of the book is Angie Fieldsend. So that book is going to Angie Fieldsend. I'm going to forget this somewhere. By the way, if Ali Smith's watching, I've found out what it is you're eating that's made you ill. So you've got to keep off this stuff, Ali. That chicken sandwich, I found it in your desk. I think it's been there before lockdown. So no wonder you had an upset stomach. So you don't want to be eating any more of that stuff, okay? Right. Trump behind 007. Door West. Cut the Door West request. We're going to draw that one soon. Brilliant Door West prize. Nice one, Ali. Let me know about the Door West prize. Marcus Schneider's in. Socks donated by Marcus from Germany, although he lives in Rugeley in Staffordshire. So we got the Affenpinscher socks. One of these days they'll get raffled as well. Bye Fleur Clifford. A dinner's ready. Right, they've drawn them. Thank you, Sue Ann. I told you I had a time lag on this. Alison has raffled the socks. Tina, Ali has told you. I know, but I've got a time lag. I'm on a bloody time lag. Ali's just said it there. Look. Whoa. Good and Arben, Stella, Marcus, alles good. Yeah. Colin Beatty, Kade Mila Folcher, Ireland. Can we have the votes, please, from the Dublin jury? Give me more of that more Dettel. Right. Goes to part. Right. God, I'm way behind on this. Speed it up. Ali, where are we up to now? Anya says I look like a tomato. It's the light in the office and the reflection of my orange tie and the fact it's like 80 degrees in here. And I'm British, so I refuse to take my jacket off. Good Lord, I'm British. Right, we're on whimsies. Katie, Vince on Gogglebox. That was the word. I couldn't think of that, Gary, earlier on. Thank you, Gogglebox. That girl, weather forecaster, does my head in. And I'm also fed up of adverts from banks and co-ops telling us how much they're caring for us. Banks don't care for us. They nick our money. Take our money. Right. Samantha Bradbury, she bought yours, well worth the purchase. I'm assuming you're going on about the DVD. Still on sale, $19.99. Double DVD, worth it. Hi, John Fletcher in Glossop. Thank you for poisoning the editor with that prawn yesterday. Liz Gonzalez is watching in Gibraltar. Now, Gary, Vince to take over from Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan, watch out. Vince for Crufts. There won't be one. You never know, there might be. Joyce O'Connor, hello Joyce, in Ireland. One of the last shows I did actually with Joyce was about a year ago, and it was in Japan. And one day it was boiling hot, hence I get looked like this. The other day was freezing. Remember that, Joyce? You did your best with alcohol, trying to keep the cold away. Stella Harding, hello. Jackie Walker. Mark Welshaw, his wife is a carer in a care home. Great job. We'll all be out applauding for that one at 8 o'clock. Fleur Clifford, I think if you have flour as a prize, I have thousands of views. Every week, Fleur Clifford, after I've done this show, programme, live stream from the bunker, I head off to either choice of quality shop, either Aldi, but my preference is Lidl, because it's easier to park, and they've got some really good deals on food, I'm an expert on, the meats, the smoothies. I like smoothies. At the moment, I'm into strawberry and banana smoothie, and they've got a really nice one with pineapple, coconut and banana. So if they've got that in at Lidl, I'm in there later tonight. So we've finished on the Door West. And Ali, tell me who's won the Door West, Ali. Hello, Camilla Brzezinski. Camilla. Angie Fielden won the book. We're on to whimsies. Who won the Door West? I might have missed that, scanning through this little lot. Loads of people win it. Door West, Kerry, number 1 to 44. Ali and Kerry, are you organising that, please? Just you let me know. Bethan wants the whimsies. Mohammed Yosef Khan. Salam alaikum, Mohammed. Alaikum salam. Marisol is watching from Spain, maybe. and Russell, stop being cheeky about my time lag. Lorraine Daly, it keeps breaking up. I'm breaking up, Lorraine. It's either that or the live stream, the Wi-Fi. Chlorinated chicken, absolutely. I've actually found something else Ali had here last week as well. While she's picking the next winner, come on Ali, pick the next winner. The light in the office, am I in the red light district? This is a Dutch tie, and the words Dutch and Holland and red light district often went in the same sentence when we did the Amsterdam All Winners Dog Show. End of conversation. Ali Smith, you left these last week. If you remember, I found those underneath your desk. And I think you've left them here for 2 months now in lockdown. So I think, you really, I don't know, they must have been Sid's. Sid's, are you there, Sid? So I'll take them home and I'll stick them in the washer for you, okay? Marks and Spencer's, 36, before you ask. Right, how are we doing? How are we doing now? Somebody's got me on the laptop and the phone at the same time, so the time lag is obvious. Like one of those. What did you say? I don't know. Right, Ali, just tell me the next prize. Hello, Hugo Stamfer, also in Holland. And in fact, Hugo Stamfer, who's actually watching now, is the gentleman that gave me this tie when we were doing the World Dog Show. Our Dogs was international media partner for the World Dog Show in Amsterdam in 2018. Hence the Dutch tie. Right, how are we doing? Come on, Ali, tell me. Denise Hurst watching. Lorraine Daly. Somebody says choose number one. Ali, just tell me. I'm trying to go fast. Kerry, I might be faster if I actually look over here on the computer as well. I don't know. Time lagging. Richard is the bargain hunter at her house. Hi, Richard in Northern Ireland, still there. Russell Jones is back on. Hogan Nallum is watching from Uruguay. Gosh, we've got a big international audience. Peter Martin, Australia. CVC, I don't know why I'm pointing there. CVC in India. Hogan Nallum in Uruguay. Wayne Kavanagh in the States. This is fantastic, guys. Please share all this nonsense. We want people to have a bit of a laugh in lockdown. Few people are going a bit stir crazy. I'm here in Salford in Manchester. It's where we produce Our Dogs every week. At the moment, it's all been produced from everybody's houses. And we're grateful for everybody supporting us. I feel fricker. And Russell's going to send me a recipe for smoothies. Flipping out. Hello, Ruth Dalrymple, our photographer up in Scotland. Rachel Redding's asking again, is there an annual? I'll answer again, yes, there is. I gave a comprehensive answer earlier on. Tina Pierce, when will the Bew Hunt feature in Our Dogs? Good question. That's one for Ali, because she's trying to shoehorn everything in. I think it's ready to go in. I'm not raffling the pants, no way. Hey, we got a Door West winner, Barry O'Neill. Barry O'Neill. Where are you from, Barry? Why am I saying an Irish accent? These are going back to my washer at home, right? Went a bit heavy with the starch. Okay, right. So we've got a winner for that. Any more for Whimsies? Hello, Pedro Costa Macedo in Portugal. Bon dia, boa noite. So Barry O'Neill is winner for the Whimsies. We're going to do one last prize. I'm trying to think what we've got. Kicking around. Whimsies winner to catch up. I know, I'm trying to catch up. Sid's going to come down and collect his pants. Please. Hello, Natalia David Klasner. Cactala Doragaya. Sarah Hattrell, sorry for phoning you the other day from my pocket. Sarah, I know it sounds bad that. We were talking about your prizes, or we'd message each other and I phoned you by mistake when I was getting in the car. These things happen. Right, Ali, have we got any more prizes? Norma wins. There's Norma won again. Flipping heck. I think I've caught up with you. Somebody's dogs need them with their bad breath. Norma Ellis. So we can have one more book, if you like, a quickie before we finish. Marley, a dog like no other, a nice storybook, special adaptation for children of the John Grogan's bestseller Marley and Me. This is all about the Labrador. It's a great storybook. Some pictures in there as well. If anybody wants the Marley book, so Norma says, I'm going to come to the bingo at Darlington. Bingo? There's no Darlington show. Norma, don't go. Right. Joan McLean said there's still books to be raffled, so there's one. Marley, get that one. Marley, but be quick about it because I'm catching up with you guys. So put Marley book, and then we got that one. So please, Ali, I hope you're keeping a good list because I'm going to get totally lost here. We've done Partners for Life, we've done the Core, we've done the Whimsies, we've done the Door West. Just do Marley, and that should be about it. So Tina Pierce is in for the Marley book. It's not the Marley and Me, it's the same author, it's a slightly different book. Whilst you're all piling in for the Marley book, just let me talk about Bracky Breeds. We carried a front page story 2 weeks ago about the announcements in Holland that 12 breeds, the Brack affiliate breeds, the Pugs, the Bostons, the Bulldogs, the Peaks, there's an issue going on between the government and the Dutch Kennel Club, the RVB, Rad van Beheer. And I know they get a lot of pressure in Holland from some of the animal rights groups as well. But we're carrying a statement from the FCI in next week's issue where they're trying to get a feedback from a lot of the countries of origin from the brachycephalic breeds. To me, this is all a bit late, guys. You know, this should have been going on 2 or 3 years ago because this issue hasn't just arrived in the last few weeks. It's a bit of a situation of closing the stable door after the horse has bolted. So I think we need to get together. We need some action. The FCI are calling for, Thomas Jackel called for a campaign. So as soon as they produce one, let's get behind it. Because these groups in Holland, the next thing that we want to do is banning dog shows. They don't like people having pedigree dogs or pets. And we need to stand up for ourselves. That's our position on this. And another story that we're covering is the horrendous price that people are charging for puppies. Now, this was raised on Mark Walshaw's Facebook page last week, and we've asked people to send us any stories or evidence about these sort of racking up the price of puppies, which were 750 quid, 4 weeks ago before lockdown, and people are asking 2, 3, 4,000 pounds. Now, I'm pretty sure it won't be the genuine breeders, people who are watching here, or Our Dogs readers, but people take an opportunity. It's like flipping hand sanitizer for 15 quid and 20 quid and what have you. So if anybody's got any material on that, vince@ourdogs.co.uk. The story's been handled by Adam Williams. So thanks to Mark Walshaw for raising that subject. I mean, there's some of these online groups and Gumtree, things like that. You see the most ridiculous. I saw one the other day. Fluffy bulldogs for sale, £4,000. I mean, unbelievable. So hopefully we're going to get a good strong piece about that. If anybody then wants to share that to any groups outside of the world of dogs, they can send it to local newspapers, national newspapers. Let's raise the matter of those two issues as well. Stand up for ourselves in pedigree dogs is the message, basically. Yeah, Anna Murray, Blue Staffords, 2,500 quid. Mark Walshaw wants Marley's. It's an anagram of Ramley. I think you've been drinking the Dettel again. So Tina Pierce is going to sort the plants out. It's nearly at the end anyway, because anybody who wants that book, as soon as Ali declares a winner, we're going to call her quits to our live stream. We're going about an hour. Polly Farman's joining. Polly Farman. Good evening, Polly. Every time you come on, you and Charlotte, we tell the story of Amsterdam and the skirts. Dear me. The organisers never seen anything like it. They haven't recovered. Any more for Marley? Nice one, Ali. Call it quits. Whoever's just jumped in for that. John Fletcher says you can buy a horse for cheaper than a puppy nowadays. I mean, absolutely true. Wendy says £8,500 for a white dachshund. Oh, I'll have 3. Why not? Triplets. Polly Farman. I've seen your message there. Very funny. You and Charlotte, my ex-PA. And I think, in fact, Charlotte's voice still appears on our answer phone. So there we go. Liz Ringerike, I'm guessing you're from Holland, hence the tie. Wayne Doxey says he wants the book. Don't give it to him because, Wayne, you're getting amazing dog tales. Alison Rogers, haven't bred for 2 years. Yeah, people are saying to me, oh my God, Jackie Walmsley's sister's buying a Pomeranian for £4,000. Flipping heck, you could have my dog for that. Don't tell the wife. Nixa Limo is currently not on holiday in Nixa. Where are you? Serbia? I think so. Remind me. And Mark Walshaw is the winner of the book Marley. That book. Okay, that's the end of our prizes tonight. In next week's Our Dogs, we're covering the puppy situation and the high prices. I think we've got either, I can't remember now, it's either Rhodesian Ridgebacks or Rotties and Scotties the week after. We've got more prizes coming in from MD Shampoos, MD10 from Narika Brewster. Door West, very kind, have put that pack together, and they'll be sending that off to the winners later next week. Core, Agria, the new one from Artero Grooming. Thank you very much to everybody supporting Our Dogs with subscriptions, buying books, taking ads in our features. Without you, it goes without saying, we can't keep going. Without you, there's no point keep going. We're the only weekly canine magazine in the world, never mind just for pedigree dogs, and we want to keep going through all of this, through every country. So when shows come back next year, we're going to be here for you and with you as well. So, don't think there's any other prize winners. People are not surprised about the pond prices. Hello, Joe Jackson Haynes, just right. Paul Keevil, the man who looks most like his dog, has joined us. Enormous thanks to Mark Walshaw. Yay, Mark. Polyfarmer, I haven't aged a day. Thank you, Polyfarmer. The only time I aged was the day you came into my office asking for a rise, and I've only just recovered from that. And who else has joined us? So Thomas Davison, hello. Ian Wiltshire was there in Amsterdam. Ian Wilson, he actually mentions you, Polly and Charlotte, many times. And of course, the orange tie was given to me by one of the ring stewards from Amsterdam recently as well. So happy days. I actually celebrated my 50th birthday in Amsterdam as well, at the so-called floating restaurant, the Chinese restaurant, anybody who'd been there. So, Ali and Kerry, just let me know. Everything's done, I think. Hopefully you guys have got all the winners' names. I can go off and have an exciting evening in Lidl with my sanitised trolley. Is that flight coming again? I told you it was hot. I'm being attacked by a blue bottle. So I'm going to come round the back of the camera just to turn off. Say a few good nights to everybody. I'll be back next week. If Ali's recovered from eating that dodgy prawn, I'll be back with Ali, her funky slippers, Frankenstein slippers. I'll challenge her to wear something else different, because next week I'm coming, the wire, I'm coming dressed as Daniel Craig. I'm going to dust off the evening suit, and we'll find a whole pile more prizes. Let me come round the other side as well, without pulling the microphone off. I'll leave you with Daniel back here as well. Where is he? There he goes. My family of cardboard cutouts appears to be growing week on week. Thank you, Eric Nat. Glad that you enjoyed the orange tie. Ali Smith's going to be back next week. There's a challenge, Ali. Ali, we want a special outfit. Good night, Linda Wilson. Good night, Wendy. Thanks, everybody, for joining us and saying hello to you, all your friends. Good night, Mr. Somerset, Bruno, Mark Walshaw in sunny Middlesbrough, wherever it is you live. Joe McLean, you didn't win anything tonight, so Ruth Burgess can't have a go at you. Good night, sunny Norfolk. Alison King, good night as well. Richard Bamford's already emailed me. Nice one, I'll get that arranged. Good night, Mr. Trump. Keep drinking the Dettol. And we'll have a quick wander into the office. Just have a little look at our archive section again. All the mail order ready to go off. Anybody in some of the prizes are all stacked away in here. They're all ready to be posted. And anybody wants the annual, there's Ali's computer, and a quick waltz round the poor, sad, empty office, and there's Ali's desk and her computer. She's been guarded by Barack Obama and the suitably attired Prince Charles. So from Ali, thank you very much for helping. From Kerry Rushby up there in Glossop, take care everybody, and keep supporting us, and keep in touch, and don't forget, enter on the online dog show where Maria Louise Clark is putting all the entries up. 2,000 entries. Take care, folks.